Hi, this is Lefty Dad, and I'm going to be doing a replay from an ongoing replay I have of the 2023 season, last year's season, and it takes a long time to replay every inning of every game, which I'm doing, and I'm currently almost done with May 2nd, and you can see over here on the left-hand side, Tampa Bay's in first place in the American League East, Cleveland in the AL Central, Texas in the AL West. That all seems natural. Over in the National League, Philadelphia is in first. Atlanta is not really doing so hot, so they need to pick it up. In the NL Central, it's really weird. Pittsburgh is in first place, and they came in last place. It'll all even out. Water always finds its level, as they say, and Cincinnati is 9-21, and they were a 500 team last year. And over in the NL West, Los Angeles is in first place. So you can see here with Replay Baseball, every day on the calendar, it says today's roster movements. Now go to May 3rd, and then there's a whole new set of roster movements. So if you want to do a replay, the game does all the bookkeeping for you. Does all it. You can see it's a massive amount of work that you'd have to do if you were not using Replay PC Baseball. I understand some people are not at all interested in this, but if you're interested in replaying every inning of every game, I honestly don't see how you can do it otherwise. And I have been playing sports tabletop games since the, I guess, early 60s, and there was a long period of time where everything had to be done by hand, and the minute computers started to become something you could have in your house, I tried to learn Fortran or some of those computer languages because I was going to try on my own to make a program so I wouldn't have to do all this stuff. But now I'm living in the 21st century and don't have to worry about it. So the game that's coming up right now, Cleveland will be at New York. So we've got we've got one first place team, Cleveland, and then we've got New York. New York is currently at 500. And last year they were a little over 500, so I guess they're doing as they should. On May 2nd, now all of the injuries, all of the actual lineups, everything is replicated automatically. You don't have to do anything. And right now, a few days ago, Aaron Judge went on, I guess, the IL. One thing is, I can kind of follow a couple of teams, currently in this day and age with all the teams and everything. I can follow a couple teams fairly closely and know who the players are, but I can't keep track. I mean, there's just so many games every day, so many changes in terms of rosters that I really am kind of in a fog about who's playing second base on the last place team in the middle of July. And this replaying in a modern, actually as modern as you can get contemporary season, allows me to really get to know who all these players are. And I do a lot of looking things up on Baseball Reference and Wikipedia. This particular program gives you a lot of information. For instance, look at Aaron Hicks. You can see where he was born, when he was born, when he debuted, how tall he was, how much he weighs, everything. So that already gives you I kind of have a cold, so I apologize. So it may be a futile task for me to try to talk my way through a game. But you can see a lot of information here about the players and everything, which I think is great. Okay, on to the game. And but anyway, I was going to say Judge went on the DL, but Judge already has 13 home runs, and we're on May 6th now. This was the season that Judge, I don't know if he's going to be here because he's off the, oh, here he is. I guess they have him here. He hit Well, he only hit 37 home runs, but the year before, because he was only up 367 times, but year before, of course, he hit all those home runs. He's hitting all those home runs this year. So, enough talk. I kind of always dislike it when, people go through the lineups and everything to start the game. And you can see here, now I'm going to also apologize if I don't say some of these names correctly, like I'm assuming this is BB and Gerrit Cole, but if feel free to leave something in the comments if I am really horrible on some of these names. And of course, names these days are a lot more colorful than they were back in 1963. So we're going to let the AI control Cleveland, and see Tanner Beebe has only, I think that this means he's had one start. He went 9 innings, and he did really well. So we'll see about this. Gerrit Cole has had 6 starts, and he's doing really well too. And you can see how these people are doing in terms of the leaders, batting average, home runs. I think Judge is a little faded here because he's not on the roster right now. And New York has lost a 1-game losing streak, 2-game winning streak for Cleveland. Here we go. I remembered to turn the sound off ahead of time because this is when the sound would come blaring in. And yeah, so now this updates. So this is his 7th start. And you can see he's got really, Gerrit Cole has an incredible card here. All the smaller the numbers, the better. This guy, the first hitter for Cleveland, he's hitting 214. And you can click on here, you can see he should be hitting 268, so he really is underperforming. Now, he played practically every game of the season, so he's got a lot of time to get everything back into focus. So Quan is up, and he's going to hit a double right off the bat, right to the corner. He unloads on Gerrit Cole, so that was a really good hit, because Cole, you can see the yellow up there, he's only got a 2. Okay, now the computer automatically decides to always have one of the corner runners in when there are no outs and there's a runner on base, and because the runner could steal third, they have Rizzo in, but this hitter is a 5, so that's the worst rating you can get, so I don't think there's going to be a sacrifice bunt, so we'll just play back. And here's Rosario hitting 294, doing a great job for Cleveland. This is going to be a ground out to Gleyber Torres, and that's going to move Quan over to third. And now we've got 1 out, runner on third, very fast runner. This is their best hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's been phenomenal this year for Cleveland, and everybody's going to come in now. So the computer does that automatically. I could just, because it's the most common thing, but I could just click back if I want them to all go back, or I can do any kind of customization I want. Okay, here's Ramirez. Tough play for Torres. It could be off his glove. It is. He was playing in. He didn't have time to react to it, so I'm not sure if that would have happened if they were playing back, but it's water under the bridge. Okay. I felt that Gerrit Cole still has a phenomenal record, a phenomenal whip, but he seems to sometimes get into a lot of trouble that he has to get himself out of. He gets in a lot of jams this season. And this is the actual lineup of both teams on May 2nd, 2023, and the 25-man roster is exactly the way it should be. And you can see here, I guess if I click on Cole, you can see all these relief pitchers, and all the teams have incredible number of relief pitchers. I guess the last game there must have been a lot of relief pitching going on, which is often the case because pitchers never really, they're lucky if they get to 5 innings a lot of times. In fact, we can see here what the series stats will be. You can see the Cleveland won, but they only scored 3 runs. This was the game where the New York starter, German Hermann, I think, he went 7 innings. He gave up 3 runs in the first inning and then was perfect, really, almost after that. Actually, with 2 earned runs. One of them, I don't know why they only have 2, because Cleveland, I guess that's because they've already scored 1, because this updates for the current game we're playing also. But the last game was 2-0, but uh, we we only used one pitcher. But I guess we have all these tired pitchers. You can see here all these Bs, Ramirez. This guy was a starting pitcher. This means that he's going to start 3 games from now. So maybe it's not so many. This guy was a relief pitcher. It may not have been this game. It could have been the game before in the past. And you can see Schmidt is going to be the next starter. So on with the game. Josh Naylor. He, I thought from listening to the games last year, I listened to a lot of Cleveland games because I really like the announcer. I listen to all the games on radio, MLB radio. Okay, there's a double, and I guess Ramirez is not going to try and score. Everybody moves in. Cole is in one of these jams he gets into. Then he somehow can get out of them because he strikes out so many people. Cole could face 20 hitters yet, and there's going to be a base hit. So Cole is really having some difficulties, and it's just unlucky situations. He really is not doing a bad job, but unlucky situations. Here's Jimenez. Now he's rated 1. He can bunt. He doesn't, for this particular year, doesn't get in a lot of double plays. It seems like everybody gets in double plays this particular year. So he's hitting 210. We're playing halfway for the double play. It's going to be a pop out to the second baseman. So if Cole can get out of this, then maybe this will be the only 2 runs he gives up. But this is kind of what he's been doing this year. In fact, you can go back and you can go to players. You can go to New York Yankees, and then you can click on Cole, and you can go to pitching log, and you can see all the games he's pitched. He gave up 4 runs in the first game of the year, but then he's won the next 5. And one time they got 3 runs. And he did go 2 straight games with 8 innings. So he kind of did poorly in his first game, I guess. But I mean, my lord, he's on a 5-game winning streak. So if all the pitchers should be that bad, I'd win the World Series, I think. Okay, we're back into the game, and here's Zunino, and he strikes out a lot, hits home runs kind of. It's going to strike him out, so he gets out of the inning with the strikeout. Now, Tanner Beebe, that's how you pronounce it, he was in 25 games, 142 innings, really good ERA, 142 innings, only 122 hits, and he struck out almost, practically a player per inning. And currently he has pitched 1 game, 9 innings, and had 10 strikeouts. So when did he come into the league? He debuted. He debuted just a week ago, so he is a fresh rookie. His first game out, he won and struck out 10. So that was quite an impressive debut. Okay, but here's Volpe, and he could hit a home run here. We'll see. He's going to have to roll a 53 or higher, 24. Well, anyway, he gets a base hit out of it. And he has really had struggles. He's got 5 home runs, but that moves his average up to 196, so he's still under 200. Now this asterisk here means that he's going to try to steal if he gets a good jump. And he's got to roll above a 33. He does, so he gets a stolen base. Now Gleyber Torres is up, who's really doing well. And they need people to do well since Judge and Stanton are out. Okay, Torres is going to strike out. So that is going to bring up Anthony Rizzo, who is hitting really well, and he gets into a lot of double plays, but we don't have to worry about that. Okay, this is going to be he's hit by the pitch. Okay, now here's DJ LeMahieu, who is really having a tough start. He also is hitting under 200, so he needs to start doing better. Okay, they have a good outfield here. The higher the numbers out there in the outfield, the better they do. So here's a looping drive, hit a roll of 52 or higher, and they roll a 61, so that drops in. Volpe will probably score because he's fast. He's a 4, and 5 is the best. Okay, now here is Harrison Bader. They just got him. He just joined the team, so this is his first at bat as a Yankee, and it's his first at bat anywhere. So he's 28 years old, and let's see what he can do. He's going to hit into a double play. So the Yankees cut the deficit by 1. It's a 2-1 game. Let's see if Cole can really start having 3 up, 3 down. But no, he gets a really lucky hit again. Brennan, who is not hitting well, this gets his average. He hasn't been up enough, I guess, so now he went from 177 to 222. Or no, that Brennan, I'm sorry, I'm looking down at Straw. Brennan went up to 190. Straw has not been hitting also very well either, but he only hit 238, so he's not that bad. Now Brennan is going to go. He's going to steal no matter what when there's a plus sign in that yellow kind of circle, and he had to roll a 44 or higher. Trevino is really good at throwing runners out, and Gerrit Cole is average at holding them on. So they cut down 1 runner there. Now Straw is up. That's going to be a double. They really are getting to Cole. Maybe Cole has been on a winning streak too long. So 1 out. Now here's Kwan, left-handed hitter. He's got the advantage, and there's another lucky hit. Anything else in this column would have been an out, but he rolled an 11. Now, Straw is not going to try to score. Kwan is going to try to steal if he can get a good jump. And he gets a good jump, so he successfully steals. Now Cole is in a lot of trouble. He's got to get Rosario out, who's hitting 291. This infield has been playing in a lot. Now that's going to go off Volpe's glove because he's playing in. 2 runs are probably going to score. Well, just 1 run. So Cole is walking on hot coals. Okay, here's Jose Ramirez. He doesn't hit into a lot of double plays for somebody that hits the ball so hard. And in fact, he's a switch hitter, so he gets the advantage. And there is going to be a base hit. Even though Cole had a 1 up here, that's the best you could do, but he's just been completely unlucky this game. And now his ERA is up to 3.64. It should be 2.63. He's thrown 47 innings, 41 hits, and you can see here in 2003 was 209 innings, 157 hits. So he's subpar, but a lot of. I mean, we only played 1 month so far. Here's Naylor, and he gets hit. Pretty soon, Cole is going to. Here it is, the early hook rule, and you can see down here it means that the pitcher goes on B ratings until if he can get out of the inning, and then they'll do a check. But I've been saying Cole has. Pretty soon, when you keep messing up, and the better the pitcher, the sooner you get the early hook, because they expect you to do a better job. So now all of his numbers are gone. It's all B ratings, which are his worst ratings, but it's really not bad. It's better than most pitchers for Cole to be kind of not having his stuff, but this is going to be a walk. So when he gets the 6 runs scored, then he's going to permanently be on. So this may be an early exit for Cole. And now here's Jimenez, and he is going to strike out. Cole may escape. He's using up a lot of batters faced ratings though. And now Zunino, he might strike out. He strikes out a lot. No, he hits a double. Okay, well that's it. Cole is out of the game. Wow. Cleveland, the first place team in. So he that's 7 runs. He cannot recover his A ratings, and he's just had terrible luck. So let's bring in Cordero. You could bring in Connor Falefa if you wanted a position player to pitch, which he did. He wouldn't be there on that list if he hadn't once or twice actually come into the game. Okay, well here we're going to burn up the bullpen like crazy. Brennan is up, and Brennan is going to fly out to center field for the 3rd out. Okay. Well, Gerrit Cole is not going to win this game. He won every game that he pitched after the opening game, so he made all the decisions, and he often went 8 innings. Calhoun is up now, and he is going to ground out to Ramirez. You can see Ramirez is an above-average third baseman. Jimenez is the best you can be. Straw, Quan, great outfield. Okay, here is Oswaldo Cabrera. He's going to strike out. This is going to be a tough against this Tanner Beebe, or whatever his name is, because he's really good. Okay, here's Trevino. He's going to hit a sharp grounder for Ramirez, so it's 3 up, 3 down for the New York Yankees, down 7-1. Cordero is going to strike out Straw. Cordero can face 3 more hitters. Quan. This can be a tough play for Torres. Maybe he'll commit an error. If it's above 52, it's not. So he does get the out, ground out 4-3. And Rosario. He gets a base hit. Long single to right. He may be able to extend this now. If you can see here, if he gets a 5 or a 6 and it's within these parameters, he is going to have you almost always do that. I mean, there's never a situation, the odds are so good that you're going to get a double, that you always try to go for this for the double. But the computer decided that, but I always do that when I'm controlling a team. Okay, there's a fly out the center for Ramirez. Ramirez had been 2 for 2. Now Aaron Hicks, who's got an incredibly good batting average, but he wasn't that good. I mean, he was 253, so I guess for 2023 that's above average. Okay, he walks. Now here is Volpe. They're playing halfway for the double play, and they're going to get a double play. So that's 2 down, and Torres is going to fly out to left field. So now you can see Cordero is on his B rating, so we're going to replace him. Let's just go up the ladder. You can see these little, whatever they're called, raised numbers. I quit math in 10th grade, so I can't remember all these mathematical things, definition or terminology. But anyway, they suggest he most often came into the game in the 7th inning, but we've got some problems going on. Ian Hamilton is really having a great year. He pitched in 12 innings, .75 ERA. Here's Josh Naylor, and that's going to be a fly out the center. Look at how bad the Yankees are doing. 2 hits to Cleveland's 11 hits. Here's Josh Bell, just hit the 200 mark. He's probably going to lose the 200 mark. Okay, we'll see if Aaron Hicks can run in on this looping drive and catch it for an out. Man, he's got it. If it's a 36 or higher, it's in. No, but he makes it. Wow, that's as good as you can get. Phenomenal play for Hicks to get the out for Hamilton here. And now here's Jimenez hitting 206. That's going to be a. Now they're going to have to roll a 62 or higher. It's pretty much an. Oh no, they rolled a 63. Wow. See, everything is going wrong for the Yankees. It's the curse of the dice, sometimes they say. Okay, there's a strikeout. Zunino strikes out a lot. Okay, and you can see over here Ian Hamilton, I think his last name's Hamilton, still has 3 more hitters. He'll be able to go another inning. Then they'll all be too tired to pitch in the next game. Okay, although I think they have the next game off, maybe. I'll check here in a second. Here's Rizzo, who got hit last time. This possibly could be a hit, but probably not. He could have to roll a 62 or higher. Now, we just had that, but not for the Yankees. Last inning, Cleveland rolled a 63 in that situation. LeMahieu, who has been really on the downward trajectory since his glory days. He only hit 243 last year, and he's hitting 202 right now. So, DJ, this could be a hit. This could be a hit. He's got to roll a 36 or higher, and he does, a 42. So he does get a hit. Maybe he's climbing up there. We'll see. That moves him up to 210. Well, that's getting a little less reprehensible or inglorious. Harrison Bader is up. And this is probably going to be a double play, especially with Jimenez, and it's automatic. It's bam, 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 and New York is shut down. Okay, here's Ian Hamilton trying to go another inning, and there's a double. He had a 1 up here, which is the best you could get, but with bad luck, bad dice, that's going to be a double, no matter who is pitching. Sandy Koufax. So we can look here, and it looks like we do have a game tomorrow, so there's going to be a tired bullpen. I don't think this guy, Schmidt, can go very long. Then there'll be a day off, because you see it goes 1, 3, 4, there's no 2. So that means that tomorrow there is a game 1, but then there is a day off for everybody to rest. Straw's up. There's a sharp grounder to the shortstop. Maybe that'll keep running at first. Kwan is up. He's going to get hit, or no, gets walked. So now that means that we've got a BR, which means he'll go on to B rating if there's a runner that gets on base by a hit, a walk, or an error. There's a strikeout. Okay, well, we just want Hamilton to get out of the inning. And even if he goes to his B ratings, he's so good that we'll keep him in. Okay, Ramirez now. 2 for 3. Ramirez going to hit a deep fly to left and nearly out. Hicks had to go whip against the wall in the warning track to get that out. Okay, you can see over here Hamilton is at B rating, so he's done. Willie Calhoun, 3 hits now for the Yankees. This is going to be a pop out to the second baseman. And Oswaldo Cabrera, he struck out last time, and he is going to strike out this time. Cabrera, he hit 211. This is really a kind of a bad Yankees team, and then especially with Judge and Stanton and those people on the injured list so much. I think it said they won 82 games, so they'll be lucky to do that. They're at 15 and 15 right now. Trevino is up. He's a terrible hitter. He was at 109 now. He's probably gonna go down to what? Click up here and find out. He went down to 107. You get to be so bad you can't really go down it fast. When you get down near 0, okay, we really have like 1, 2, 3, 4 relief pitchers left. We can always use this guy down here, who is a shortstop and outfielder. But Abreu, I think it's Abreu. Jose Abreu, that's how I always heard it pronounced. Okay, he is, this is their real rating. So he is really doing better this season than his rating. So that's one good thing for the Yankees. Okay, he can face 7 hitters. Naylor is up. Ground out to LeMahieu. And here is Josh Bell, who is 1 for 2 with a walk. He's going to strike out. And that is going to put... See, all of these are updated as really at bat by at bat. So he was at ERA 4.0, and now because he's only thrown 9.1 innings, he's down to 386. Jimenez is up. Maybe it's Jimenez. And I guess he struck out. It happened so fast I didn't pay attention. Okay, bottom of the 6th. And you can see that Abreu could go another inning easily, I'm pretty sure. Aaron Hicks is up now. He walked last time. Be a sharp grounder to Jimenez, to Bell, and he's out. Now here is Volpe, who is 1 for 2. This is probably going to be a line out. If this would have been a 3, then this would have been a 34, because you add up 3 plus 31. Would have been a 34, it would have been a double, but it's 2 plus 31, 33, so that's how. And again, I always say this is so much easier. You get to really see what the chart is, but you don't have to flip through boards, or you don't have to look at other web pages, in the game. Okay, Torres hits a looping liner out to Kwan. Kwan is a great fielder, so he's racing in to try to make the catch. They're going to have to roll a 62 or higher, and they don't. So he comes in and dives for it and makes the catch. He didn't really dive for it. Okay, now we're back to the top of the 7th. Zunino's up. He has struck out twice and doubled, and he's going to strike out thrice for the 3rd time. And now is Will Brennan. And Will is 2 for 3. This could be a walk. Yeah, it's a walk. He hasn't stolen a base yet, so he's not going to try to steal. This could be, well, it normally would be a walk, but with a runner on first base, they give you another chance. Albert Abreu pitches. Could be a double play, it is. Yankees are out of the inning. Okay, so this may be a really boring game, but I wanted to show what it's like to have a season in progress game. Rizzo is up. He is 0 for 1. He strikes out. And LeMahieu is up. 2 hits, 2 for 2. Want to get that average up there, DJ, but not now. There's a sharp grounder to Jimenez. Tosses to Bell. 2 down. And here is Bader. Bader has been really impressive in his first 2 at-bats for the Yankees. He's hit into 2 double plays. So he has, with 2 at-bats, he has created 4 outs. And that's going to be a deep fly. Nearly hit it out of here to left field, but not quite enough. They used to say if he had 1 more biscuit for breakfast, it would have been a home run. Okay, Kwan is up. And Abreu, he's down to 1 here. And the Yankees have only had 3 hits. So is there somebody who's not so good that I can bring in? Peralta, he's been really great. Holmes has been really great, unlike I guess this year. King is not doing so great. He's got a 6.10 ERA in the game, and really he had a 2.75, so we'll just bring him in and see if we can bring his ERA down. Kwan, no he won't. He may hit a, no, more. That could have easily been a home run, so Mike King continues to struggle. Rosario is up. He strikes out, I think. Yeah. Okay, and now because there's 1 out, all these players are halfway. There's nobody playing in, and Ramirez would be he would not bunt. So we're going to try to get a double play here. He is 2 for 4, and I think that's going to be a fly out to, who caught it? Fly out to center field. Bader caught it. Okay, they needed Bader up here because Judge went on the injured list. 2 out, and King is now down to 5.73, so, and that's going to be a deep fly. I know it's going to be a strikeout. So, good job in a kind of a meaningless game. Beebe, he now because he's pitched so well, they're going to let him go 6 more batters faced before he goes to his B ratings, unless he lets a runner on base. And there he does. He's going to let a runner on base. And, oh, it could be a home run. If he can roll, it probably will be, unless he rolls a 1. Wow, baby, here comes the rally. Here comes the pinstripe rally. That was Calhoun's first home run. And right away they take him out and bring in Sandlin. See, I don't know I've never heard of Sandlin before. And he pitched 60 innings. So that's why I like to do this. I really don't know anything about Cabrera, who's up. Okay, Cabrera struck out twice. Do I have better hitters? 211. Now you can look right here very easily. This Kiner Falafa. We have 2 hitters that are 236 or higher, but I think we have some worse hitters coming up. So than Cabrera, so we'll let him hit, and he promptly strikes out for the first out of the 8th inning. Okay, now this guy Trevino is really bad. Well, 210. I do have this guy, Higashioka. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that right. We'll let him hit. He's a catcher, and he is going to, what, strike out? Yeah. How many strikeouts do the Yankees have the Yankees committed? We'll look here. Well, there have only been 6. It feels like there are more. And actually, the Yankees have struck out 10. Abreu struck out the most. Okay, now Sandlin was only going to be in here a very short period of time, so if the runner gets on, he'll go to B ratings. Here's Hicks. Now Hicks hitting 409, but he had 253 last year. This could be a hit. He's above average speed, but actually it's going to be a rare play. So the rare play is Texas League pop fly to shallow center field. And the shortstop, second baseman, and center fielder converge on a well-placed pop fly to shallow center field. Straw is rated 5. He calls everyone off and makes the running catch to end the inning. And we need to bring in a catcher, so we'll let this guy Higashioka, who is normally the starting catcher. Okay, King can face 4 more batters, so New York is the home team, so they will get 1 more at bat. Bell walks. Jimenez going to hit no double play, and he does. 2 down. Zunino, I bet he strikes out, and he strikes out. He strikes out a lot. Okay, now they're going to bring in not their closer. They're going to bring in this guy who's pretty good. And Karnacek, I think is how you pronounce it. Okay, well, at least we're at the top of the order. Not that that matters a whole lot for the Yankees. And I'm a Yankees fan. Okay, sharp grounder, a whack to the second baseman. Bam, bam, bam. A 2-hopper, sharp, right to him. Okay, here's Gleyber Torres. He is hitless. Only 4 hits in the game, and this is going to be a walk. Yeah, walk. Okay, now I'm going to change. This is normal base running. You toggle it once by clicking on it. It says go for it. Then they're going to be aggressive. Toggle it again. It's going to be safe because we're down by 5 runs. Okay, Rizzo is up, and look at all these ones. These are automatic. Most of them are automatic double plays. So you know we're in a tough situation, and this could possibly be a base hit. Probably not. It'll be, yeah, you've got to get a 62 or higher, and they don't. So the ball went to the pitcher, ground out, and pitcher got the lead runner through to the shortstop covering second. 2 down. LeMahieu is up, and This could be an error on Ramirez. We'll see what his error rating is. He's probably pretty, well, he's pretty good for a third baseman. And there is an error. In fact, he throws it past the first baseman into the dugouts. Everybody goes at extra base. So, okay, now something interesting is happening. And Karnacek just went to his B ratings. So, we're down by 5. Bader can hit a home run, and then we'd be down by 2. Bader is 232 hitter, got 7 home runs. Not bad, I guess. He's from Bronxville, New York. I wonder where Bronxville is. And on the bench, we've got Kiner Falefa, and we've got Bowers. This guy hits a lot of home runs with his 202 average, but 3 runs on a home run is going to be 5. So Bader is hitting 232. We do have Falefa. We'll let him hit because Bader has hit 2 double plays and a fly ball to left field. Okay, Kiner Falefa hitting 296, and he walks. He draws a walk. Karnacek, they haven't taken him out yet. Now we've got bases loaded. They're going to bring in. They're going to bring in their heavy artillery. This is their closer, and he had 44 saves. He currently has 5, and it looks like he's doing a pretty good job. Okay, bases loaded. Calhoun is up. Calhoun doesn't hit a lot of home runs. He does have the righty-lefty matchup. Now, if there was a home run, that would put us 1 run away. So I could bring in Bowers, but I think because his home run wouldn't matter, we'll try to get 1 more hit or walk or something. Then it would matter. So if we can just get a hit or a walk or something that's not an out, and the runner will score, then we could get a grand slam and tie the game. Okay, so I guess, boy, the suspense is killing me. Oh no, it's going to be a quick ground out to Jimenez, and that is the game. And you can see here that Tanner Beebe got the win. Gerrit Cole got a loss after 5 straight wins. Jake Clace, I think that's how you pronounce it, Clace. 6 save. Ramirez was the MVP of the game. Click up real fast to see the box score. A lot of nice information. You can look at the play-by-play. You can look at the series stats. Okay, so Cleveland is on the brink of sweeping New York at Yankee Stadium. So if you liked the video, please give me a like. If I mispronounced any names, please leave it in the comments, and please subscribe if you haven't already. But this is Lefty Dad saying thank you and have a great day.